Hi guys, it's BellaGemaNails, and today I am going to be designing this super tiny quilted metallic handbag. I have designed quite a bit of metallic handbags in the past. However, this one takes the cake because it is the size of my palm. Well, actually, it's smaller than the palm of my hand. It is so tiny, and you can see here I've designed other small quilted bags, and this one's it's slightly bit larger than this one, but still small. It's still a mini. I've designed this one with pearls. I've designed this one, which is a candy motif. And then I also have designed this one, which is a silicone. And this is also the pearl. It is slightly bigger than the other one I just showed you. And the last one I have, which is the one that inspired me to create all the others, is this one. This is one of the first quilted handbags that I embellished, and I still love it to this day. It is Quilted Denim, and this bag, I mean, it looks like $1,000,000 and I love it. So I'm so excited to share this tutorial with all of you. So the first thing you'll need for this project is your clear with the pointed nozzle E6000. I recommend wearing an industrial mask, and if possible, work outside. This glue is highly toxic. The next thing you will need are your crystals. I have them all lined up here, and I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but you can map it out prior to the gluing process so that you can see where you want everything placed and take a picture, and that will be your guide. So what I've done with these crystals, they're made out of cut glass, and I have painted them with a clear coat of nail polish on the back so that the glue, when I place it, doesn't eat at the backing, because this foil backing can completely peel off. So it's just an added layer of protection before you set it with glue. So these are from Amazon. I'll post links down below. These you do not need to coat with clear since it is a metal backing as opposed to brushed metal for the big cabochons. Make sure you prop the bag upright a tiny bit so that it is not facing downward. Otherwise, your crystals will slide all the way down and make a mess. Where the bag dips in the center of a quilted area, you're going to want to deposit the bigger stones so that it just sits in a little pocket there. And then you're going to fill with the little crystals around it. I would prefer for you to do the outside border before you do the center, simply because then you'll know how many crystals you have to fill in the center of the flap. Makes it a little easier for you. You will constantly be pressing the stones so that they stay in place. Remember, deposit the big stones where there is a little divot in between the quilted area so that they sit flat. Remember, you want as few gaps as possible, so just make mental note of that and keep playing around with the positioning of the stones. Remember to keep pressing them down. You want them to stay put. Now what I recommend is we place a flat object, a book on top so that they can stay flat and in place. So just make sure that you press every one of them down and you have it positioned the way that you want it. You don't want to put too much glue and make it goopy so that it doesn't spill out the sides, because then you just make a mess, which it's easy to peel off with tweezers, but you want to avoid that if at all possible. So press them down, place the book, and let dry. Okay, so now we're going to enter the second phase of the 3D, and that's adding the filler rhinestones. So wherever you see big gaps, we're going to deposit these little stones. They come with the metal backing. I remove it with tweezers. I apply glue and then set them in the little divots. This part is rather tedious, so just work fast when applying the glue. Apply it in quick swirls and don't make a mess. I am taking these small clear crystals and I'm going to deposit in the little areas where my bigger crystals don't fit. Okay, so I took some 16SS clear crystals to place inside the areas that you can't fit your round crystals, your larger crystals there. It was a very tight fit there. It's difficult to do. It's like trying on skinny jeans after 12 months of quarantine. So yeah, see, I put another crystal right in there. Again, not the easiest thing I've done. Certainly not the hardest. So the bag is now complete. This is the final look. You can see how sparkly it is. I'm still outdoors, but there is no sun overhead, and even still you can see how sparkly and beautiful it is. You can also see how tiny it looks. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the sunlight just so that you see how shiny it is. Hopefully you love this design. If so, please make sure you give me big thumbs up or pop a comment below, perhaps do both. If you're not yet subscribed, I invite you to do so down below. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.